Hello students, how are you? So today we have taken few questions from trigonometrical identity where the first question which we have taken for today, that if the value of 8 times tan A is equal to 15, then what is the value of sin A minus cos A? Right students? So my dear friend, here we need to understand that this all thing is expressed into the terms of angle A. Okay, so sine, cos, and tan will be applicable for a triangle which is a right angle triangle. Okay, this is like this, and this will be your angle A, right? And let us say this is angle B and C, where the right angle is at angle B, like this, right? Now let me zoom a little. Let me zoom a little. Yeah, I think it's better visible now. Now from this point we can say yes, this angle is nothing but 90 degree, right? So from here we can say that what is the value of tan A? So we can write from above that tan A, 8 times tan A is 15, then we can write tan A as 15 by 8, right? 15 by 8. So this will show you that this is this 15, and basically tan can be represented 15 by 8 when this is the ratio of perpendicular to the base, right? So what is the perpendicular over here? Perpendicular over here is BC. This is P and AB is your base, right? Now into this scenario we can say that yes, my dear friends, perpendicular is 15. The value of P is nothing but 15, right? And the value of B is nothing but 8. You can simply see it, okay, by simple observation, nothing more than this, right? So the value of B is 8. So this value is can be said as base is 8. Now from here, now we need to find the value of sin A minus cos A, right? So to define the value of sin A minus cos A, we know that sin A is nothing but perpendicular by hypotenuse, and this is base by hypotenuse. So we should note the value of this AC because this is the hypotenuse, right? So what is the value of AC? AC can be simply calculated. AC can be simply calculated by Pythagoras. You just apply the Pythagoras in the triangle ABC. When you apply the Pythagoras, theorem, right? So through this we can say that yes, this AB square plus BC square will be equal to AC square, isn't it? And this will give you the, if the value of AB is 8, right? So this will be 8 square, this will be 8 square, and BC is nothing but 15. So this will be 15 square, will give you the value of AC square. 15 square is 225, 8 square is 64. 64 plus 225 give you 289, and the value of AC when taken a square root into both the sides of the LHS and RHS, this will give you the value of AC as 17, because 289 is the square of the number 17. So we can say that the length of AC is calculated as 17. So my dear friends, from here we are going to calculate the value of sin A minus cos A, this one, right? So what is the value of sin A minus cos A? It's very simple. It's very simple. Sin A minus cos A can be evaluated because you know that sin A is nothing but perpendicular by hypotenuse, and cos A is nothing but base by hypotenuse, right? And what is the value of perpendicular? Perpendicular we have calculated 15, and basically it's given, right? So it's 15 divided by hypotenuse. H 17 is basically your hypotenuse, right? So just put a value of 17 over here, minus base by hypotenuse. What is base? Base is 8. So it will be 8 by 17. When 17 is taken as LCM, we have 15 minus 8, which is coming as 7, right? So 7 by 17 is the value, is your answer, my dear friends. 7 by 17 is the value of what? Is the value of sin A minus cos A. This value is calculated, and this is equal to 7 by 17, right? Now, my dear friends, let me take another question for today. The second question for today is that if tan theta equal to 20 by 21, right? In this question also, just follow the right, just make a right angle triangle like this. Okay, make a right angle triangle like this, and just mark the terminals A, B, C. Here you can see theta is tan theta is 20 by 21, and tan theta is the ratio of definitely perpendicular by base. This is base and this is perpendicular, right? So into this case, if tan theta is 20 by 21, then this angle will be theta, isn't it? This angle will be theta, and opposite to it will be perpendicular. So 20 is your perpendicular, which will be coming over here, opposite to theta, isn't it? So this will be 20 and the base will be 21, right? Now we need to prove that 1 minus sin theta plus cos theta divided by 1 plus sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 3 by 7. This is the requirement, my dear friends, right? Now from here, what we can do, since in sin theta and cos theta, h will be there. Sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse and cos theta is base by hypotenuse, and we are not knowing hypotenuse from here. So just calculate this hypotenuse h, right? So h can be calculated by application of Pythagoras. Okay, so we can say that by the Pythagoras theorem, application into the right angle triangle, this one, we can say that 21 square plus 20 square equal to h square, isn't it? 21 square, that is base square, 20 square is perpendicular square, equal to hypotenuse whole square. And in this way we can calculate hypotenuse, right? 21 square is nothing but 441, right? Do I need to multiply 21 into 21? 1 2 2 1 2 2 2 4 441. Yes, it's 441 plus 20 square is 400. This will give you the hypotenuse square, and 400 plus 441 will be equal to 841 as the value of h square. Now when you take the square root into both the sides of the equation, you will get the value of h. And what will be the value of h? The value of h will be coming as root over of 841. 841 is the root of which number? If you go to 30, 30 into 30 will be 900. Before 30 there is a number 29, right? And when you just see 29 and see the unit digit only 9981, so you can see this 1 is coming, right? So in this case you can directly see that you can check for 29, right? So 29 into 29 become 9981, 8 9 to 18 plus 28 26, right? And 2 9 18 carry 1 2 2 4 1 5, so it will be 1 4 5 to 7 on 8 841. So 841 is the number whose square root is 29, right? So the value of h is calculated and evaluated, and that is equal to 29, right? So this h is calculated as 29, my dear friends, right? Now we are almost on the verge of completing this question. How? You will say how? We will be going to close it. Why? Because 1 minus what we need to evaluate? 1 minus sine theta plus cos theta divided by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta, right? And this value should be equal to 3 by 7, that we need to prove. So this is your LHS. Once you consider the LHS, just put up the values and evaluate what is the value. So it will give you 1 minus sine theta. Sine theta is nothing but perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is 20 by 29, isn't it? 20 by 29. And cos theta is base by hypotenuse, that is 21 by 29, right? 21 by 29 divided by into the denominator 1 plus again sine theta 20 by 29, just write the value, right? Plus cos theta 21 by 29, right? Write the value over here, right? When you just put up all these values, okay, when you just put up all these values, you can see 29 is coming into the denominator of all terms except 1 into the numerator, and in all the denominator terms for entire denominator for this fraction except 1, right? So what we can do, my dear friends, take the LCM as 29 into the numerator, okay, and this will be a big fraction like this, right? And again into the denominator there will be an LCM of 29. This one will, this 29 is this one, right? And the upper one will be this orange one, right? So this will give you, when you just take the LCM of 29, this one will multiply with 29, so it will become 29 minus 20 will be as it is, right? And 21 will be as it is, right? And into the denominator it will be, because 1 is there, so it will be 20. Let me change the pen so that you can easily see from remote. 29 plus 20 plus 21, isn't it? So from here you can see this 29 will be cancelled with this one, right? And we will be having certain things with us, that is equal to 29. You can see 21 minus 20 is 1 plus 29, so that will be coming as 30, right? Into the denominator you can see 20 plus 21 is 41, 41 plus 29 is 41 plus 29 is 9 1 10, carry 1 4 2 6 1 7, so it will be coming as 70, right? So when you see 0 0 will be cancelled and we will have our value 3 by 7, my dear friends. So you can see 3 by 7 is the requirement, and hence we have proved our value, that yes, RHS of 3 by 7 is the exact value of 1 minus sine theta plus cos theta by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta, right? And in this way, my dear friends, we have proved that yes, 3 by 7 is the value of your RHS. And in this way we can solve all such questions related to trigonometrical identities. And by when you can see the application of base, perpendicular, hypotenuse, that you need to understand, right? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1, cos square theta minus cot square theta is 1, right? Just you can just remember few identities. Also remember the values of sine 0, 40, 30, 45, 60 and 90, right? When you just remember the sine, you can calculate cos, tan, sec, cosec, cot, everything, right? So my dear friends, just do practice, and for any query just put up into the comment box, and be connected. Happy learning. Take care. Bye bye my dear friends. Take care. Good night. See you.